Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing great today. Happy afternoon. I think it's Monday, if my memory serves me correctly, but I'm almost certain it's Monday. I've had those days where I didn't know what day it was. So, hope you guys are doing great. Hope you had a great weekend. I thought I'd come live. This is actually my first podcast, what I'm going to call Life Mastery Daily Dose. And I was encouraged by my mentor, Nick D, who inspired me, encouraged me to do these daily doses and doing a lot of work with life mastery. And I thought I'd come on every day. And I did a survey last week and see what was the best time. Most of you that follow me, well, it was a good time for me to come on live. And many of you guys said 4 o'clock or in the afternoon, which was surprising. So I made it work out, and I have to hurry up and do this quickly because I have other, things I have to do. I've been teaching all day. Of course, I'm doing a lot of one-on-one virtuals. I have several one-on-one students and clients during the course of the day. Also, I work with Master Donato and making sure we serve our students in Mount Laurel and on our virtual classes. Of course, my daughter is teaching those virtual classes, Master Klein, Master McGill, of course, Master Donato on the team, DKC, doing that. So I need to come on here, but I wanted to share with you guys this idea, and I put it into my journal this morning what I was going to chat about today, and every day I'll be doing this, Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock, that's the plan, okay? And if something comes up, hey, it comes up, I'll go with the flow, but the plan is to stay focused and bring you guys a daily dose of life mastery mindset and some thoughts that would maybe be helpful to you. So today is this: don't make excuses, make it happen. And those of you that have been following me know that that is what I put on the top of my journal up until last week. Now have a new journal and I'm putting some different things up. But for over a year, I've been putting on the top of my journal, make it happen, no excuses. So no excuses. And I remember when I was a kid growing up in the Bronx, some of you might know this, that I grew up in the streets of New York. I was born in 61, so I came up through the 60s and 70s. It was a lot of gangs, a lot of Bronx was not the best place to live and grow up in, I would say, even though it toughened me up. Right now, I hear the Bronx is becoming like Brooklyn did, where people are coming in and investing money in properties there, which I think is pretty cool. And they are improving the Bronx. And I know a couple of people that moved to the Bronx and have great places, living in great places. These townhouses, and these apartment buildings are just amazing, amazing. But anyway, growing up, I remember thinking that it was tough and that the education wasn't the best and trying to get an education was pretty challenging and there were so many excuses not to be successful. And I don't think that that's any different today. We have people that will come up with all kinds of excuses not to accomplish what they hope to accomplish. And so I just want to encourage everyone to not make excuses, but to make it happen. As we move forward, there's a couple of things that I'm doing. I was inspired not only by my mentor and my mastermind group, but also to teach our students this idea of not to get distracted, but to stay focused on what you want to accomplish in your life. To not make excuses, but make it happen, whatever it is. I remember one time I was doing a presentation. I was asked to come to a church and to do a presentation on fitness because the pastor brought me in because a lot of his congregants were getting overweight, and he thought it'd be a good idea to bring in someone that was an expert in fitness and to speak to the congregation. So anyway, I thought it was a great idea. We came in, everyone loved it, and we had a good turnout. But setting up for this presentation, I went in and I set everything up. I had my PowerPoint presentation, I had my notes and everything like that, but they didn't have a pedestal, which was pretty ironic, being it was in their ministry center, but their pedestal was at the church. It wasn't in the ministry center. And I remember talking to the pastor and asking him, do you have a pedestal, something so I can put my presentation I can speak from? And he was like, oh my gosh, no, it's at the church. And we didn't have time to bring it over. So what I decided to do, I started building a pedestal for me, something that I can put my laptop top on, and this way I can have my notes and everything there right next to me. And I started building it up. I was using desk, I was using chairs, and I started building up with books and everything. And then I asked if he had something that I can drape over it, a curtain or something. I think I used a purple tablecloth that he had. And I put it up there, and it looked pretty good. And then I remember him stopping because I'm like, "Gosh, Peter, you found a way to make things happen." He had complimented me on the fact that, okay, that he always admired me because no matter what, I would make things happen, no excuses. And so, and I really appreciate him for pointing that out, and encouraged me and inspired me because I was a little nervous, but anyway, all worked out. So one thing, when I reflect over my life, I knew that when I look back, I says, "Gosh, that's been almost my MO, my mode of operation, no excuses." And even though from my perspective, I always struggled with having excuses not to accomplish something, and that was one of my struggles, which is probably why I fight so hard to train my mind to not have excuses. This is probably why, I have you look around me, I have all these sayings up here, being legendary. These are things that I can look at that remind me to keep a certain mindset, to keep a certain attitude. No excuses. Get it done. Make it happen. No excuses. So that's what I wanted to share today. That's a bit of my daily dose. And as I wrap up, I really do want to bring your attention that if you do a search of people that overcame incredible challenges in their lives, you would find so many people in history and so many people today, and there will always be someone in the world that will overcome incredible odds and to accomplish incredible things. I remember years ago I was part of a martial arts group of masters, and one of our challenges were to find 10 people that were living, that overcame incredible challenges of their life. And I just did a quick Google search right before I came on here, and I found a couple. of articles of people that overcame great odds and to accomplish many things. And I wanted to share with you someone very quickly. Share this, a young lady named Crystal Cantu. And let me go ahead and share this very quickly with you. Cantu here, I don't know if you can see this clearly, but anyway, she's 28 years old. At least the writing of this article, she's one of 10 people that was written in this article. And if you want the link, just let me know. But you see her hair, amazing. She it said here that she was a CrossFit trainer before she had this horrible car accident. And you can see she had lost her arm, and of course you can only imagine, what she went through and what she had to overcome to live her dream and what she wanted to accomplish, what she felt called to do in her life. And she is now a weightlifter, personal weightlifter, and she's broken records, but she overcame incredible challenges. No excuses. She made it happen. And she's just one of many people that you will find, if you were to do your research, that overcame incredible challenges. So I know with all that's going on in the world right now, and all that's gone on in history, and all that's going to go on as we move forward in life, you're going to experience it, if you haven't already, incredible challenges that are going to come directly to you and challenge you. And then in that moment, you have to say to yourself, am I going to use this as an excuse not to live my greatest life, not to live in the direction, or at least set goals based on a vision that I see for myself? That am I going to use this as an excuse not to move forward and not to make it happen? So I want to encourage you guys no matter what you have on your heart to do, know that you can make it happen. And don't let anything or anyone tell you you cannot. Okay? And have it on your heart to do it. Now, you might spend your life working toward it, but I would encourage you to do that. And there are things that I've set up for myself that I am fighting every day to get up to accomplish and to make it happen. And some of the things that I want to happen and see happen in my life, in my lifetime, may not. But I will wake up every single day and work toward it, fight toward it, and every action that I take is going to work toward it. And I would, for myself, for me, that's one of my core values, is that every day I'm going to wake up with meaning and live my life with purpose. Pardon me. And so I want to encourage you to do that, whatever's on your heart to do. Okay, so that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. Other than that, guys, you have a great day. I'll be doing this every day, and obviously you could watch the recording. So if you're watching the recording, comment right below. Let me know what you took out of this. What would you say has been your greatest challenge, or maybe you could name someone that you researched that inspired you, that overcame great challenges. Now, of course, we have people that are in history that have, but can you name someone right now that's alive right now that inspires you, that they overcame great challenges? Okay, so other than that, guys, have a great day. Talk to you guys next time.